Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. I'm Dalitha. Dalitha's out there. She'll be in here in a few minutes. And it is Wednesday, and that means it's time for Dynamite. It looks like they're starting it out with some action. The Coffin match. I figured it would be the Coffin match because they're going to close it down with Moxley and Jericho. So this should be a good one. Darby, the house elf, versus the House of Black, the Brody King. All right, Brody King's coming out first. Will you shut that light off? Ooh, he's got a mask on his face. So they just kill the lights or something? Like everything's just dark. There, it came back on. So they waited for him to get into the ring. Oh, and Darby attacks him right out of the gate. It's official. It's official. It started. So State Farm is sponsoring just this match or something? Or are they putting like... Oh, look at all the tacks on his skateboard. He brought the board.
Look at all the stuff, advertising stuff's like ginormous.
I know, that's what
Why the fuck is it so big?
Oh, right in the guts with the tacks. He's getting gored with thumbtacks.
Walter's in the chat. Tony Kokorevic's in the chat. Janelle's out there.
Hey, Janelle.
Film's out there. Hey, guys. How's it going?
Good to see you guys.
People say that that's actually a high five, not praying hands. Oh, Walter's saying there's blood on Brody King.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of blood tonight.
Walter wants Darby to win, telling us who's all doing the commentary. Janelle just says hi. Film says it's Wednesday, and you know what that means? It's AEW time.
It sure is.
John Moxley, he wants John Moxley to win later, and Tony wants Jericho to win. Interesting.
I would rather have Jericho myself, but it's all good. Brody King busted open this. Huh?
Robbie's in the chat. Hey, Robbie. Says, what's good? Peaches.
Peaches and cream. Look at Darby's got blood on him, too. Is that his blood or is that Brody's blood?
I think it's Brody's blood.
Brody's got a thumbtack in his back.
Okay.
It's like stuck there.
Yeah, it's got to feel good.
It'd be funny if he just reached down there and poked it out for him. Whoa! Code red.
What did he land on? Why is he all upset and hurt?
Look at the thumbtacks all in his guts, too. He's literally got thumbtacks everywhere.
What? Dog.
So Darby's pushing him out. Look at all the thumbtacks in his guts. He's got at least 12 thumbtacks in his stomach.
That's crazy. My question is this off that top rope. Why did they both, stop?
Just a rolling tiger bomb thing.
So they both got hurt?
Yeah. Oh, Brody picks him up, drives him into the barricade.
Hey. No.
Look like the director or doctor, whoever that is right there, looked like they pulled the chair right out of the way. Whoa, big chop. Look at the blood.
No. No.
Does blood make a good match? Is that like the automatic thing? They're like, hey, let's bleed, and it'll be a good match. Or is it just happens to have bled in a good match? It always makes me wonder what they're thinking.
With their blood matches?
Yeah, because they do a lot of blood.
Yeah.
So is the match good because of the blood? Or is it a good match that happens to have blood?
Oh, no, no!
So both of them are bloody as hell. He's trying to wipe the blood out of his eyes, though Brody King. He's got so much blood all over him, and then he rubs it off his forehead and then chops Darby.
Ew.
And just everywhere.
It's kind of nasty. Nasty. But Walter's like, yes, blood. And Robbie said that. Walter says, medics on standby. Jeez. Whereas like Darby going in. Derek Murchison is in the chat.
Hey, Derek.
Hey, Derek. Nice to see you. Says, hey, family. Walter's like, kids, don't try this at home. Come on, Darby. More blood. Just kidding.
Yeah, they do some random bloody spots in these matches. I was watching some, and they took like a whole bunch of those skewers, you know, your barbecue skewers, the wood ones. They're about yay long.
Yeah.
And they got a point on one side, and they're flat on the other. Mm-hmm. And they like just stick it on the guy's forehead, and then they just start smacking it. So like 12 of them stick in his head.
You showed me that when John Moxley did it and got a sliver in his hand for his efforts. So he hurt himself trying to hurt the other guy, which is even more funny to me.
Hilarious.
Film says, I'm here to acknowledge my sweet Jade Cargill, a.k.a. TBS Women's Champion, and then says, hello, Miss D and Travis, big hugs and big heart. Thanks, Film.
Has Darby ever lost a Coffin match?
I don't think so.
I mean, he beat Jeff Hardy not too long ago before Jeff's breakdown.
Mm-hmm. Was that one a Coffin match?
I thought it was. Guess it could have just been hardcore. Or did Jeff win that? Jeff won that one, didn't he?
I thought he had a...
Who was he coffining with, and was it Sammy Guevara? Who was that in that match?
I don't remember.
Eddie Kingston?
Ravi, you're a big fan.
It was somebody that was... they could hang with him for a while. And they had him in the coffin, but they couldn't get it closed. Mm-hmm. And then he ended up getting it closed on them later on.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I can't remember who that was. That was the last one, and then I thought, for some reason, I was thinking that was Jeff Hardy, but... Anyway. Big chop. Oh! Poor Darby. I think that one might have got him in the throat a little bit. He's reaching down for his throat. So they're going to stack two of these chairs together?
Oh, they're tables, but yeah.
Yeah, they're always, like, so dangerous in this company. And I don't know if that brings fans or if it's just like, eh.
He can't even get the table to stand up. He's spending the
It's
whole
like me on
commercial trying to
Thanksgiving.
get the table to stand up. That's hilarious. Walter says on Friday I'll be here for SmackDown 8 p.m. Then at 9:30 I'm going. Okay. And Bryce is in the chat. Hey, Bryce.
Hey, Bryce.
Says, hello, guys. What's up, Wrestling Gab? Not much. Just watching
Some
AEW.
Dynamite coffin matches.
He couldn't get the other table to stand
Yeah,
up.
so he just threw it.
So he gave up on it, and now he only put one. It's going to be sad. Robbie's like, D, loving it tonight? No.
Brody at the splash!
We're not
Right into the
asking-
table.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Robbie, we're not asking if Darby can hold his own. We're asking who his last coffin match was with it. He put the person in the coffin. You should know that. You're a fan.
Ugh.
So you should know the answer.
Is that how it works?
Oh, yes. If
I don't-
you're a big fan of a wrestler, wouldn't you pay attention to all their matches and know
Well,
what they do in them?
I do this all the time, and I don't remember half of
But
them.
are they your favorite wrestlers?
No, I don't have a favorite.
Exactly. So if you don't have a favorite wrestler, you can't do that. Anyways, Walter says bingo was cool today. A $5 Starbucks gift card I got.
Woo.
Sweet. Walter's winning Starbucks.
What
to
can
get
you
him
buy
some
for
muffins.
$5 at Starbucks?
He buys goodies. Muffins and
My
stuff.
goodies.
We asked him that question before because I didn't think
Oh,
it was
lights
coffee
went out.
gift card.
Lights went out.
What does that mean? Is it Sting? Is it Sting?
I don't know.
Is
It could be Sting, though. Look up in the bleachers. They're showing lights up there. Are those the Fireflies?
I can't see anything.
The House of Black.
House of Black people.
He's going to try to take everybody out. Oh! Julia Hart! Oh, behind him!
Oh no.
The old
Julia.
shot block.
You
Julia Hart.
terrible woman.
Darby got beat up by a girl.
She's the Yoko Ono
Ugh.
of the House of Black.
You think she'll break it up? Ugh.
Andrade. The Coffin match.
Oh, yeah. That's it. That's who it was.
See, I knew a fan would know. Thanks, Robbie. Bryce says
So is Sting going to come out here?
I don't know. He supposedly got spit in the face, right?
Well, I mean, somebody's got to help Darby, and it's instant babyface.
Andrade got spit in the face, too, but at his match with his daddy-o, his father and Pasha-in-law, who didn't have that problem. Oh, no, it was Miro. My bad. You're man. Wrong dude.
Yeah. Here he goes. Brody King, gonna break him in half. Oh. Darby's dead. Everybody's having fun but Darby.
Whatever. Isn't this what he likes?
It's like 3-on-1.
This is the kind of matches he likes.
Buddy Murphy, he's got his knee driven in the back of Darby's back. Uh-oh. It's Malachi. It's Malachi.
Julie's just standing out there like a weirdo.
Oh, yeah, she's a dame. There they go. Open the door. Who's going to be in there?
Sting.
It's Sting!
He has poison in his face.
He does have that black poison. Oh, I was waiting for him to attack. Darby. Oh! Hit him in the guts with his baseball bat.
Mm-hmm. What an intern.
Oh, that took him down. Right to the liver. Oh! He threw the bat to Malachi.
I think he's daring him.
It's almost painted like it's the mist. They screw up a little bit. That's funny. Shivani.
Like, what happened to his face? Why is he doing his paint like that?
Malachi just whispered into Brody. Are they done?
Is he gonna just put himself in the coffin? What'd he say?
Malachi, he injects that poison into you, and it takes weeks, sometimes months to take effect.
Yeah. Sting should be able to fight it, right?
Uh-oh, look at this. Oh!
Oh, he didn't quite make it.
I was wondering if he was supposed to fall into it.
I don't know, maybe. He's like, I can't open it. Oh, there we go. It's like, he's so heavy.
He's choking him. Oh, shit. Look at all the blood.
Oh, God.
He's just covered in blood. He's still bleeding profusely out of his forehead.
That's gross.
Oh, shit. That'll hurt you.
I mean, and the blood's like all over the floor, so it's kind of gross. It's even worse.
What's he doing with the coffin? Rubbing it in the
blood.
blood.
All in it. He's like, drip, drip, drip. Son of a horror movie. That's ridiculous. Bryce says, I'm actually pretty good. Got some good sleep and I'm ready for some AEW. Smash the like on the live stream. Thumbs
Woo!
up. Yeah, thanks, Bryce. Yeah, it's good to hear that you got some good sleep and you're doing good.
He needs to definitely get that forehead stitched up after this one. Look at the blood.
Think?
Yeah, they usually don't bleed that long. Look at Darby's got a weapon.
Oh, no.
He's got a loaded hand.
He's whacking him in the face.
Punching him
too.
With the loaded hand.
Crazy's in the chat. Hey, Crazy.
Oh, no.
No.
He's choking him.
Walter says, a drink and dessert. Boo, Darby needs backup. Robbie's like, Darby will win. And Walter's like, good, Sting.
There it is.
Robbie's like,
Brody's out.
Sting, LOL.
Brody's out.
I don't know.
It's over. Ring the bell.
Brody King is done. He fell into the coffin.
Darby strangled him to death.
The lid fell on him.
So look at his body just goes limp, right? There he's dead.
And he somehow fell into the coffin and the door closed on him.
Yeah, that's what happens when you die. You fall into a coffin.
Is that what happens? You just automatically fall into a coffin?
Uh-huh.
The film's like, it's Sting. And Crazy's like, who's Sting? Whatever, Crazy. Film's like, hello, Robbie, what's poppin'? Popping. Slap a high five. Happy Wednesday. How's it going? See AEW time. Robbie's like, hey, Film. And Crazy says, Sting from the police? Walter says, Sting has a new face paint. Yeah, because he has poison in his face. And Film says, yay, Darby won. And Walter says, Darby won. Yes. And Robbie says, of course Darby would win.
Of course he would. It's his patented match. He can't lose that. He'll have to wrestle Sting in a coffin match in about 2 months.
He lost one of his matches like last week or the week before.
Darby?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he loses,
Weird.
but not one of his matches. Not his coffin matches. He lost to Brody King. Fair.
Mm-hmm.
For your information. And Piccadilly.
You're an idiot. Ayla's in the chat. Hey, Ayla says, of course. And Robbie's like, D, how are the peaches? It's actually not too bad.
Are they softer this time?
Yeah, they're almost bad.
Uh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
They went that soft that fast.
They're really soft. Walter's like, John Moxley. Robbie's like, Ayla knows. And Vindicator's in the chat. Hey, Vindicator. Vindicator's like, hello. So I missed Travis's reaction. How does that little man victory over a big man Brody sit with you?
It's predictable. And so it just is.
Predictable.
Very predictable. It's a coffin match. He's going to win it. It's like The Undertaker doing a coffin match. He's probably going to win.
We're in a full commercial. Weird.
Yeah, they got to pay their bills.
Mm-hmm. Walter says, hey, a little late, LOL. Crazy says, walk the streets for money. You don't even care if it's wrong or right. I love Sting. Glad he's in AEW. It's not the singer, you weirdo. You know who Sting is. All you wrestling people know who he is. Robbie's like, soft peaches. Yeah. But
Soft
fruit,
peaches.
not asses.
Old life.
It was like, yeah, I was watching Judge Judy. Robbie says, oh, Judge Judy. I haven't seen that show in time. Vindicator says, also predictable is Robbie having his mind in the gutter in here. Walter says, don't make Judge Judy mad. Daz Reynolds in the chat. Hey, Daz. Says, who do you think the surprise will be?
No idea. Probably Kenny Omega, maybe. I don't know. Who's been gone for a while? Punk, maybe? I guess if Punk comes back before September.
That's a possibility, huh? I don't know who else the surprise could be. I mean, I guess they could bring in a new wrestler, but would they? I mean, they're already having a hard enough time paying the guys they have. Why would they?
Well, it's not just entirely just paying them. It's having TV time for them also.
Yeah.
That's what Tony Khan had mentioned today on Twitter, is that it's hard to get everybody on TV.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have bought all those stupid guys.
That's what everybody said.
Maybe you should have just kept with the guys that made your company to begin with. Vindicator says, but yeah, it's weird. Darby likes to steal Undertaker gimmicks. What a loser pants.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the big dong.
Ayla says YouTube has small clips of Judge Judy's show, and I get caught up. Ha ha.
Oh, I was going to say, is she still alive? That was like 20 years ago when I seen her.
Yeah, she's still alive. She still has a show, too. It's weird.
Is
Robbie
she
says...
80?
Maybe.
I'm guilty.
Whatever. She's just as mean as ever. Maybe meaner.
Ornery old people.
Yeah. Robbie says, I'm talking about fruit. D. You the one mentioned your ass. I didn't mention my ass. Robbie's like, oh, Ayla getting caught up like Usher. Ayla's like, I don't know Usher. Vinegar's like, unrelated, but will you two be able to do Clash at the Castle chat stream?
Yeah.
As Ayla says, she is alive, actually. Are you sure she's just not a dead corpse up there?
Like a marionette.
The crypt keeper?
They're like,
she's the crypt keeper.
I'm going to beat you, Moxley.
Ooh, Stu Hart's dungeon.
He's not the last survivor. Well, I guess he is the last survivor. I don't know if Natalya was trained by Stu.
Ayla says, I thought she was dead too. Jordan was like, nope, she's still filming apparently. And Ayla's like, she's 76. Yeah, I knew she was still filming because I've seen some of her new stuff. My nail lady plays it sometimes.
But that Tyson Kidd was the last member of the dungeon. But he broke his neck. So Jericho is the last surviving member of the dungeon. He's got to be the best one to ever come out of it. He's definitely better than Brett and Owen.
Well, he's alive and still doing wrestling. So. Quake at the lake. Quake by the lake. Sorry, not quake at the lake.
Quake by the lake.
Ayla's like, she's 76. That she's at that piff age. Oh, hey. It's presented by him.
Yeah, next week. They're advertising it.
Wow, that's
I'm
really
excited.
nice.
That's next Sunday.
Ooh, wow. More stuff to watch. Anyways, yeah,
House
right,
of the
Ayla?
Dragon.
80 is the new 40.
Who's their mystery partner? I wonder if somebody's coming out tonight.
Question marks.
Who's the surprise?
Who's question mark? What's a question mark wrestler?
Kenny Omega.
It didn't
It's
look
probably
like his
Paige.
silhouette.
It's neither. It's probably a generic silhouette.
It looks like it's bald.
Andrade El Idolo.
Let's see. Walter says, Judge Jerry Springer doing great. I miss his old shows. Robbie says, we have Judge Reinder in the UK. Not sure if it's still on. That sounds fun. Crazy says, that dungeon was overrated. It was just a basement full of hearts. It looks like Robbie, he also has clips on YouTube. I'm not a fan of him. He seems extra fake. Well, is he British? Then yes, he probably is extra fake. Does he wear a wig?
He's a big wig.
He's got a wig and he's like got a gavel. And it's a wigs. Walter's like, it's Kenny Omega. Walter's calling it now. He's telling you that the question mark person's going to be Kenny Omega.
Well, I was thinking that too, but they were hinting last week that it would be Paige.
Well, they said
Because
something
Paige
about him.
got beat up, or the Bucks got attacked by the whatever
And
they're
Paige
called.
came out and helped him.
The All Lead or whatever they are. Undisputed. So is this a tag match, or is this just Andrade, or is it El Blanco? They got like the Yankees batting pants on.
Well, they're both in there. Or, well, all three of them
Is
are. Have you ever-
Louisiana. Don't get me a copyright, son of a bitch. And Phoenix?
No,
Or is it just
the Lucha
one?
Bros, yes. So both of them
Yes.
with Alex.
This could be the match of the year. Anytime they're involved in a match, It's good, unless he
God,
breaks his arm.
He dislocates his elbow.
Unless Ray Phoenix breaks his arm.
I mean, it's bad. Real
Look how he
bad.
walks. That's how I walk. Super slow motion, cool.
Without super slow-mo on, you just super slow-mo walk?
Yes. Because that's what cool people do.
Is that?
See?
I figured that's just how you normally walked. Robbie's like, yeah, it's all staged, Ayla. And he was like, he's British, laughing. The court cases can't be real. They're so dramatic. Haha. I like Judge Judy. She seems more real. I'm sure it's scripted. Actually, I'm pretty sure Judge Judy is not scripted. You actually, like, have to sign a consent to be on her show if you take it to her show.
Right, I'm sure.
Like, she's an actual judge.
Right, I'm pretty sure it's small stuff, though. You know,
No,
it's not a
claims.
murder or something.
No, it's just small claims court.
Right. So is it just all 4 men are in there at once? Whoa, Andrade in there with Pentagon on the one side. On the other side, we got El Torre Blanco. I don't know what his name is, but and Ray Phoenix.
The white bull.
El Torre Blanco sounds cooler.
Is that JR?
Yeah, JR's up there.
He's out there early.
Yeah, maybe they won't be doing a Rampage live. Or maybe he's just working more time. Or maybe he just realized that Rampage is stupid.
He's like, I'm not doing this.
You know, I haven't watched Rampage in about 6 or 8 weeks. I was going through and deleting them, and I was like, oh my God. I haven't even looked at them.
Oops.
I usually will go back and watch them, but I had so many of them on there, it was clogging up my DVR.
Jade Cargill versus Madison Rayne.
That's still to come. I'm excited for that one. Madison Rayne, she's a vet. Jade's a rook. Through right into the Blanco.
Robbie wanted to know what Chris was saying.
Torre.
He was talking about some dungeons and how he's the only one left, and
Yes. From the Heart Dungeon. Whoa, Phoenix!
Walter says Lucha Bros for the win, and Robbie's like, D wouldn't survive in Stu Hart's dungeon.
Because of the lack of food and water? Or is it because
Probably.
of the wrestling training?
It's the lack of food.
I don't know how many women actually went through there. I don't think any of them did, to be honest. Because I don't think Stu trained his granddaughter. I think she was trained from her father.
Her father.
But I'd have to look it up. Somebody Wikipedia it for me so I don't have to
I
do
thought it was her
anything.
uncle.
Brett? You think Brett took time out of his life to train her?
I thought so.
Hmm.
Isn't her dad dead?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
Who's the one that won that award and somebody tried to attack him?
That was Brett.
Yeah. She, like, thanked him for, like, teaching her, blah, blah, blah.
Well, I'm sure he taught her stuff. I just don't know if he trained her solely. You know, Becky Lynch was trained by Finn Balor?
Mm-hmm. I think you've said that before.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the white bull. He got it.
The White Bull. Anyways, we got Phoenix in there. Well, all 4 of men are in there, which is just weird. Why couldn't we have like a real tag team? This match would be kind of better. Or a ladder match that had all 4 of them in there.
I don't know.
Roosh. Over the top. Landed on his buttocks.
It's a tornado tag team match. Does that make a difference?
No.
That doesn't mean that they all can be in there at the same time.
Yeah, that's what that means. It's tornado. It's chaos. It's got a stupidity problem.
That sounds normal.
Either make it a real match or have a ladder or a table or something. Because these guys are so great anyways. And they're probably going to break out the furniture in a minute. I wouldn't doubt it.
Because they can. Because they can.
Why wouldn't they?
I don't know. Ayla says, Judge Judy. She's relaxing. I like that her and Gordon Ramsay are probably like BFFs. And Bobby's like, Gordon Ramsay is Scottish even though he don't have the accent. It was like some of her cases seem extra. She's a real court lawyer judge. They have to spice stuff up for TV, so I'm sure they have them act up a little. No, actually, people are really that stupid.
There are pretty dumb people.
They really are that dumb. Harry says Judge Ayla would be a great show with Dion Jury.
Another thing they could do is just have a whole bunch of cases and then just go through them and air the ones that are a little more wackadoodle.
Yep. And it says, I'd love to be a judge, but law school is hard, haha. I was like, Ayla, you're smart enough, ain't ya? And Film says, let's go Andrade. Ayla's like, no, not for law school, haha. Dalitha probably could do it. Travis told me I should be a lawyer. Robbie says, D was trained by Travis. You think? How do you think?
In the dungeon.
In what way? In the dungeon? Robbie's like, D is the
wrestling.
last that's done it all. Huh. Vindicator says, I thought Daphne was the law enforcer and Dalitha was the rebel. I mean, Daphne's name is the one that shows up in blue, right? Yeah.
Whoa.
Film's like, hello, Ayla, happy Wednesday.
So, like, they would have got disqualified there? Is that why he didn't want him to use the chair? See, watch, Andrade stops him.
Oh, stops him from doing something to him?
And then he has him just set it down. Like, that's it.
That's weird. Maybe it would have disqualified him.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Is it there's disqualifications in a tornado match? It makes no sense.
That's really weird. That Hot Pocket thing looks delicious.
Hot Pocket. Isn't that what that one blonde guy always tells jokes about? Hot Pocket.
Yes. Hot Pocket.
Why does he keep telling Hot Pocket jokes?
Hot Pocket. You know, when you have a fiery volcano coming out of your ass. Hot Pockets.
He also talks about bacon and camping.
And manatees.
And manatees, yeah. Can you imagine being at sea for so long with a bunch of dudes that when you've seen a manatee, you're like, look at that beautiful mermaid. I've always thought of that, you know, because that's what mermaids were. Look at that beautiful woman. The sea cow?
The sea cow? Who doesn't live in, like, who actually lives in, like, shallows? Who doesn't live in, like, deep water?
Yeah, they get killed by boats because the motor, the propellers. Yeah, it's a whale, I believe. I don't know what a manatee is. It's a manatee, I guess. Ray Phoenix, and down.
Get him!
1, 2.
White on white crime. The guy with the white mask is beating up the white bull. It's terrifying.
That's Ray Phoenix. Here they go.
His Elmo must be
Woo!
doing pretty good. He still has a thingy on it.
I was going to say, does he have a sleeve on it still? Kind of, yeah.
A little bit. Not as big as the one when he first came back, though.
It might just be a mental now.
A little bit shorter.
Keeping it tight. Keep that shit tight.
It's like, do it till you think you could pass the bar exam. I'm sure I could. Robbie Zack Andrade, has he got any better since leaving WWE?
No. No, he's not going to get better. I mean, his character development could get a little better, but it basically, his language is what needs to change. His wrestling's already where it needs to be. But he needs to be able to talk better English. And he is married to an American.
Who is trying to learn Spanish. Or knows Spanish. Robbie says, haha, D, you're a joker. Aren't I? Bryce says, question, who's the guy that's wrestling next with Andrade?
That is Roosh.
It's Roosh.
He's the
El Toro Blanco.
El Toro Blanco, the
He's
white
the
bull.
white bull. He was huge down in Mexico, I guess.
Right.
Like in one of their promotions down there. I guess he's a really big wrestling guy down there.
Like
Very,
Andrade.
very well known.
Like all 4 of these guys, honestly. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Andrade came from, I think they came from the same promotion. But the other guys are, of course, you know, guys that have been around forever, too.
Yeah, I think Andrade is a 3rd generation or 2nd generational wrestler. So where's the fire at?
It was on 2.5 Mile. I think they have that one under control. The other one's in Mashad Creek.
Yeah, because I can smell it.
Yeah, that one's this one back here. It doesn't look as bad as it did earlier. Or I might have gotten it more under control.
It'll come up and over the mountain.
Maybe.
That's what it's done in the past.
It's almost to it's so deceiving, right? Like that picture your sister took.
Uh-huh.
Because of where it's at. But when I left, it's clear. Yeah, it's way over at 2.5 Mile. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, it's clear over there!
Yeah, it's coming up and over the top of the mountain.
Yeah, it was a little bit. You could see the flames coming up. But it's come. When I came in this morning, it's completely gone. There was no smoke or anything over there. So they had to have gotten that one.
Yeah.
Under real quick because it's on reservation land.
Mm-hmm.
So they have their firefighters going and helping out as well.
Right.
So they have quite a few, you know, bigger stuff because of, you know, what where they're at and stuff. And their trucks are more off-roady. Anyways. But yeah, the other one's at Mashad Creek on the other side of this mountain over here.
Yeah, I could smell it today, but I didn't know where it was coming from.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. That one started the other day, I guess, supposedly.
Oh, damn.
I was like, really? I was like, I hadn't even seen it.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen any fire. Whoa!
Oh.
Good. I think he might have sprained his ankle.
Oh, no. He fell down.
Everybody's down.
Weird.
Fanix? We're going to call him Fanix now?
Hey,
Oh,
Fanix.
shit.
Old Fanix out there got smacked in the face. He's all bent over weird.
Looking like Michael Jackson.
Like, what the fuck? Is he, like, trying to
That's
play a
it.
zombie or something?
That might be his finisher. No!
Oh, Rey Fenix got out, and Penta's
So
like,
Penta's going to be all, what is that, bondage?
Yeah.
Gonna tie it.
Lord. And he's like, I'm going to tie it in a double knot. Not the double knot!
Which one's that?
Vindicator's like, do you think you can't bring that Hot Pockets joke to the courtroom? Why not? It's funny. Vindicator's like, the jury would be left speechless and maybe thoughtless.
That might just do
Pretty
it.
good Hot Pocket joke, though.
He had to take his mask off.
Oh, no, his face!
He had to. His face is painted, though, so it's all good.
Is it all painted or just half painted?
I doubt he's Darby.
Oh, no. Oh,
There's
look,
a
he had
spare
another
mask.
one.
This is just disrespectful to the Luchas. Oh, he's going to throw it in the crowd? He did. He threw the mask into the crowd.
Yeah, that was his extra mask. The other one's still tied up on the rope.
Oh, Penta to the floor. Oh,
El Toro.
this damn thing's a train wreck. Take off Phoenix's too.
They have before. It's really sad.
I'm going to take everybody's masks off.
Yeah, you guys don't need masks anyway.
What's crazy is they're both luchadors, both of the other two, so they understand the culture.
But they don't like it.
They could care less off. Oh, fuck!
Oh, Jesus. Was that real? I think that was his... I think he broke his neck. I think he's dead. Is he dead?
He died.
I think he's dead.
He's walking.
No, he's not. He's a dead body.
DDT. 1, 2, and 3.
Jesus.
He said something to him right there at the end. I can't believe they just won, but they, not only did they win, they kicked their ass.
I don't like that. It's weird. Anyways, Ayla's like, delete the new Judge Judy telling people off and making Hot Pocket jokes. I was like, is white a good color for wrestling gear? And Ayla's like, don't be racist, Robbie.
In AEW, probably not. There's blood everywhere.
Yeah, they probably have to, like, take it home and get rid of it.
Andrade wears the white with the knee pad, so he looks like a baseball player / football player.
And his pants are, like, short, and it's creepy. He has short pants. It's really weird. Bryce says, I think he might end up coming back to WWE, AK talking about Andrade. Maybe. I don't know.
Who is it? Do you want us to step out for this, or are we good? Meaning they're going back to WWE?
They're not going to be around for a long time.
Yeah, word on the street, they're not going to be around for very long.
Huh. Robbie's like, haha, Allin. Bryce is like, so the wrestler is named Roosh. Okay, interesting. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, it's not, and it's not pronounced Rush, it's pronounced Roosh, but yeah, it's spelled that way. Vinegar says, what are you talking about, Robbie? Wrestlers love to wear rainbow color man panties. And Phil's like, let's go on Andrade. I was like, Ayla, you can't ask that is white a good color for wrestling gear? Ayla's like, nope. I got weird.
I got weird. I got selfish. The Bucks turning babyface here.
Creepy.
I could even say your congratulations for winning the championship.
Is she crying? Oh, God.
Call an ambulance!
I'm going to so throw up.
The hung Bucks. Oh, Lord.
Oh, God.
Say no. Kenny Omega. Dark Order needs to turn on him.
Remember when there used to be like 10 of them?
Yeah, they cut him.
Now there's 4. Don't even have their girl anymore.
Their dame left. She was probably just looking around like, why am I hanging out with all these fucking weirdos?
Did he just say you're going to have a partner that never turned their back on you?
Right. That would never turn their back on you.
Mm-hmm.
We all know who it's going to be. I think he's talking about me.
He's not.
Whoa, whoa. Sounds better when they do it than when I do it.
I can't imagine why. Maybe because you're making fun.
No, I'm just making the noise. Makes me want to watch that movie Mannequin, and I don't even think the song's in it. But it's just that kind of music.
Yeah.
Weekend of Bernie's.
Vindicator has a question for you.
Ooh.
Travis, do you think Santos Escobar would succeed on the main roster? He's getting called up soon after losing to Tony D'Angelo. It's a match stipulation.
I would assume he'll do fine with Triple H up there. Everything's changed now, so the whole game's going to be different. I think Triple H wants all the WWE guys that have been there gone. So I don't think it'll be long before a lot of those guys are out that you're used to seeing.
He's going to be sorry.
I mean, he made Tommaso Ciampa look good against Bobby Lashley, and Bobby Lashley should have walked through Ciampa. So Bobby's out, but Bobby's 46. So I won't be surprised if he's gone in a year or so. That's one guy. Hey, got the Luchasaurus. Why did Jungle Boy come out? Screwed up my whole thing.
Commentating to talk.
Who's this guy? Something Henry?
I didn't catch his name.
I keep hearing something like, let's go Henry or something.
It sounds like Henry.
That's probably it. 2 and 3. Yeah, you don't get paid by the hour, Jack. Luchasaurus.
It's a dominant statement.
Oh, Christian Cage in the back.
Oh, good.
That would have been cool. They don't deserve to see me in person. He's tiny.
It's like when you catch a cat by his back legs when he's trying to do something bad.
Oh, Lucha. Beating up security. We've seen this before. Oh, headbutt. Lucha's done turned crazy.
Uh-oh.
Malachi, you put me through changes.
You put me through the changes.
And then I saw it was empty. Because all the devils are healed.
Devils.
Oh, there she is.
Ew, God, no. Run away!
Lana.
Ew, gross.
Only one woman could touch the Redeemer, and you are not her.
Oh, no.
See, his eye's not faded. See, it's all lit up. Because he's the Redeemer.
He can get past all that. What a weirdo.
Because he saw there was nothing there.
Alright, anyways, it looks like manties, of course. And Robbie's like, oh, Ella thought you didn't wear any panties. And it was like, I wear bejeweled manties, and I got them from your mom, Robbie. I was like, Ayla living free, that good life. And Vindicator's like, geriatric main event title match tonight. Oh, joy. Oh, joy. Yeah. Moxley and Jericho.
The old Jericho. All your summer crushes.
Licorice pizza. Robbie says, I'm sure you did. Ayla hoped you washed them before you put them on. Rory's in the chat. Hey, Rory says hello, everyone.
Hey.
And Ayla says maybe. And then here's like, Hangman doesn't look like a crier. He can't even force it. Let's see. Rory says such a damn long promo from Young Bucks, which takes time away from a match and to get rejected. Wow. Well, now we know how they really feel, right? Robbie's like, who's the dude in the brown suede waistcoats? I don't know. And D, have you ever been thrift shopping for clothes? Unfortunately. Walter says Jungle Boy coming out. Dark Order and the Young Bucks with Paige in the back. And the Luchasaurus for the win, which he did. He won with a quick match, Walter says. Yes. Very quick, Walter. Robbie says Jungle Boy bringing back the 90s look just like D. It's probably the best look. And it's all back anyway, so it doesn't matter. The Indicator says, I cannot stand when AEW and WWE do jobber matches on main television, especially just to push big guys. Leave that junk for dark shows. If they did, then you'd never see anybody at all for any kind of match. Walter says, boo, Christian. And Robbie says, who's your mate D with the blue Speedos on? I didn't even notice a guy in blue Speedos. Walter says, it's Miro. And Film says, what the actual hell? Is that who I think that is? No, that ain't Lana. Who's that?
Julia Hart.
That was Julia Hart, friend.
But maybe Lana will be here soon.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, the only woman that can touch Miro all over the place. Gross.
And you're not her. Will she come back with an accent? That'd be funny.
Walter says Lana is AEW. Robbie says, did Cage just say shit
Mark,
go on?
Mark's back there?
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge human being right there.
Who?
The huge human being.
Oh. Who's that guy?
I don't know.
Is that Nick guy?
I thought it was kind of, I don't know, but I don't think it is. But Mark Henry's huge. And look, he's bigger than Mark. Don't make your problem become mine. Oh, Jay Lethal.
Lethal. So wait a minute. Isn't Julia Hart, oh, thanks a lot for ruining the moment, Julia. I thought I was going to be Lana for a second there. Stone Cold Steve Austin in the chat's whatting it up.
What?
Rory says, what was up with Luchasaurus facing Veer Mahan's next lunch date? Robbie says, D, you've been waiting for Mox versus Chris. Yeah, all night. And of course, Stone Cold's like, what? And Walter's like, hey, Steve Austin, what? Vindicator's like, where is Leopold? I don't know. He's in the other room somewhere.
Probably causing trouble.
Stone Cold. What? Walter. Jackass.
What's this big guy's
Don't
name?
Say it. Stone Cold Steve Austin, don't be a jackass.
What's
yourself.
the big...
What?
What's this big guy's name?
I don't remember his name.
Isn't he wrestling, or did Wardlow beat him last week? Satnam Singh?
Chokeslamnum. Pickle is in the chat. Hey, Pickle, this is bro.
That is a huge human being there, for sure.
Walter's like, Jay Lethal, boo. And Ravi says, wish WWE would use swear words. Yeah. Pickle's like, same thing he does every night, trying to take over the world. Satnam Singh.
Yeah. Do it. I think you don't have to look too hard. He'll just come to the ring. He's Wardlow.
Wardlow's like, hello.
The War Dog.
Do you want another shot at this? got it, man. Here I am.
But tonight, I'm whooping all 3 of your ashes.
Oh no, it's the FTR.
With a little help from their friends.
Legends. Top guys. FTR guys.
FTR coming down to help his boys.
They gonna help Wardlow?
Oh, absolutely.
Why? That's weird.
They're uber baby faces. And this is how you get uber baby face.
Right?
Wardlow didn't want to undo his buttons. He had to rip them.
He's like, I can't get them undone fast enough.
My fingers are too big.
He's like, why did I wear a buttoned-up shirt?
Well, they're not going to fight you with the World Tag Team Champions.
Why is he in the thing? What's he looking for? What a weirdo.
A fire extinguisher? A microphone? I have no idea.
Microphone's in the corner.
Kendo
He dropped
stick?
it.
That was just weird.
I find this very awkward.
See, he's like looking.
It's extreme in the awkwardness. Ew, they're surrounding it.
Jay Lethal got in there. What a brave man. The 3D. Jay Lethal just got 3D'd.
Oh, with his gum fell out of his mouth. That's sad.
Ah,
He lost his gum. Who does that?
it's terrible.
Film's like, hey, P-Cola. And old Stone Cold's like, I'll Stone Cold stunner you. Right, sure you will. The fishing spot reviewer in the chat has a great question for you, and I'll let you read it. Ravi says, Jay Lethal with the most ironic name.
Everyone in the chat has a fan.
Jay? That's very ironic. Walter's like, Wardlow, yes, fight. Stone Cold's like, Walter, are you scared? Walter's like, FTR with the gold. And Ravi's like, FTR gonna kick ass. Film's like, FTR.
And Jay.
People's like, Wardlow always looking like a pimp. Walter says, no, I like wrestling. Exactly.
Anna Jay's a smoke show.
Robbie's like, Wardlow gonna bruck mans up. I don't know what that means.
Beating people, probably. I have no idea. Anna Jay looks fantastic. You notice that they've jobbed out the main event the last 3 weeks, but tonight it looks like they're going to have a real main event.
They're gonna have it between real wrestlers instead of jobbers. That's good.
It was like 3 weeks in a row they had done it.
Right?
Why is he still talking about Brian? Just move forward.
Oh my god, he's still talking about him? Oh, barf. Oh, god, no. Oh, no. Oh, Lord.
Who's this booby girl?
I have no idea. So some weird, odd
Like a
colored haired
director?
woman fell on the ground with her boobs hanging
She's
out.
getting choked out by the smoke show. Oh.
Stone Cold in there giving
Aaron!
everybody the finger who's not a fan.
Don't call me
That's really
hand.
nice.
Solow.
Walter's like, I'm a fan, and Pickle's like, ban this mother offer. Robbie's like, no, Jay is far from lethal, LOL. Pickle's like, he's providing no input, just being a douche canoe. Robbie's like, RKO better than the stunner. Pickle's like, daddy magic time. Ew, that sounds gross.
Aaron Solow.
Robbie's like, Pickle, do you want me to? And Pickle's like, whoa, nip slip. Walter's like, Will Hobbs for the win. Yeah?
Yeah.
And Film's like, Anna J. Hearts. Oh, Anna.
Is that who he's wrestling? Is it Absolute? It looks like it.
Who is it?
Aaron Solow. Don't call him Han Solo.
Oh,
And that's Ricky Stark. I remember when Ricky first showed up. There's Leopold. Notice how he went right to the microphone. He wanted to talk on it.
I think he just wants to chew on it. So it's like, honestly, give this one to Ricky Starks.
Yeah. Han Solo up there isn't gonna give him too much of a match.
Oh.
Is that Nick Caminado or whatever? Did he grow his hair out? Because he didn't have long hair. Anyways, the match has started. We got Aaron Solo taking it right to Ricky Stark. Ricky Stark throws into the corner. Comes out. Big close line.
The one that wears little bands on his arms?
Yeah.
That's not him. He has facial hair and stuff, too.
Yeah, he's just a big monster.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy's bigger. So whoever that guy is, he needs a huge push.
Yeah.
Throw Stark into the ropes. What was that? Yeah, eject that
trippy
guy. Whoever that guy is. They just keep adding wrestlers.
They're like, so there's this new guy to the factory.
And then they put them on TV, so we have no idea who they are.
And nobody cares right now. It's like, what in the freak?
Well, what I want to know is why this match is happening. Why is Han Solo in there against Ricky Stark? We know who Ricky Stark is. But Han Solo?
Right. Is he one of his buddies? Is he one of the...
They were a tag team in the Indies, but that has nothing to do with AEW.
No, is he part of that weird faction?
Yeah, that clique. Next Wednesday night, they're going to kick off that tournament.
Yes.
And it's going to culminate at the pay-per-view. That doesn't give them a lot of time to build up.
Mm-mm.
Like, what, 2 weeks? They're probably going to do it on black and or dark, whatever it's called. Spinning DDT. Into the ropes. Starks needs to end this right now. Just end it. Does his pose, picks him up, drops him down. Hurricane Rana!
The fuck?
Oh, went for the thrust kick, missed it. Starks into the ropes, ducked it there. He got him with his spear. 1, 2, 3. Ricky Starks with the win.
That was really weird.
I feel like that was just like a waste of time.
A waste of time. They're like, we're going to put people on TV just so
But I understand that they have to get them on TV, but not Solo. Here,
Right.
Look at this dude. He's taking his shirt off. It is Camarado.
Oh, he must have, like, shaved his beard off a little bit more, because it used to be really bushy. It's not the same guy.
Well, they said it was. Look at them.
So...
This dude's got to be on, like, horse steroids.
So you're telling me that he gave up his weird little thing he was doing to be in this weird group?
Well, he was in that.
And now he's wearing,
always
like,
been
velour
in that.
pants?
He's always been in that group. Look how thick he is. Like, from the front to the back. He's like Wardlow size.
Rawr. I'm a bear.
Oh!
Oh, he hit his own guy. That's not very nice.
Yeah, they're calling him Camarado.
Yeah. He looks a lot different without an extra beard.
Wow. He is massive.
Yeah.
Like, he's put on, like, 50 pounds since he joined the company of Muscle. And he was already big. Hobbs! No, not the television.
Oh. I thought you were talking about what's his fake QT Marshall. Because he couldn't get over the barricade.
Oh.
he fell down trying to get over the barricade. And I thought you were like, wow, he's gained like 50 pounds.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, he can't even get over that barricade there. Sorry. Anyways, Walter wanted Ricky Starks.
Grandpa ass.
Grandpa ass. Always like that guy talking in the red leather jacket, bringing the boy band look back. Pickle says, so Aaron had been tag partners with Starks in the past? I guess. Robbie says, is Aaron Solo still clapping Bailey's cheeks? Johnny McDaniel in the chat. Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
Says, what's good? And Walter's like, yes, good job, ref.
Grandpa Gunn. ass, but why does everybody keep
Boys.
interfering? Meeting the big bearded fella. Whoa.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Yeah, it's
Ah!
oh, he touched me.
That was terrifying.
Ernest Bell's in the chat. Hey, Ernest, how's it going? Vindicator says Starks was wrestling a long hair version of himself. Ella didn't know they were tag partners. Piccola says it's the kid from NXT who died in the Italian mafia gimmick. Yes, I paid
Oh, okay. That's right.
Wow, Piccola. Robbie's like, Vin, lol, that's actually true. And Walter says Ricky Starks won. Robbie's like, they rushing these matches through. Walter says, these new guys are from WWE NXT. Robbie's like, hello, how does the bear sound again, D? No.
Bear.
Bear. I'm a bear. I don't know. How does the bear sound, Robbie? Walter's like, Will Hobbs pay for the TV. You broke it, you buy it, bitch. Philip's like, question marks? And Walter's like, God Club. Pickle's like, QT was like a 12-year-old climbing a fence. A chunky 12-year-old climbing a fence. I was like, when Travis said that, I was like, because we were talking about the Nick guy, right? About his horse
right.
steroid issue. And then all of a sudden they pan to QT Marshall trying to climb as Ricky Starks jumps over it and runs up the stairs, and QT Marshall literally falls against the barricade and can't get his fat ass over it. And I thought Travis was saying, yeah, he's gained 50 pounds since he came to AEW. When he first started, I'm like, yeah, he's gotten kind of big, hasn't he? But he was talking about the other guy. And he was talking about muscle.
Yeah, pure muscle.
Philip's like, oh God, Ricky, why did you do that? And Walter's like, it's Danhausen. Robbie says, oh, QT climbing the fence. Sophie says, do you think CM Drunk will be back?
Yes. I don't know when.
At some point.
But he's definitely coming back.
Pickle's like, you guys can visualize, right? Totally. I saw it. I didn't have to visualize it at all. It was there. It's all in my face.
What the hell is this?
I don't know.
Like Great American Chef?
Oh, that's nice. They're like, why don't you come to dinner? You're part of the menu as you die. Robbie says, drunk, just stay at home. He's past it. Nice. Oh, doors.
When you crave the uncomfortable.
That's strange.
What we want is on the other side of discomfort. Look at the high fives.
He's putting up way
Oh,
too
there's
much
that
effort.
Brock Lesnar wannabe guy.
Oh, God. Ew, he is hideous looking. What's wrong with his face?
Well, he's not handsome.
He's definitely not Brock Lesnar material.
Something Parker, I think was his name.
Parker
Lemieux or Lodec.
LePew?
Yeah, Pippi.
Parker Plepew Pew? Parker Le Stink Face? He looks like he smells dookie. Do you think he put dookie under his nose? Oh no, it's one of those.
Young Frankenstein.
Yes! Exactly. Fucking stupid.
Where'd they get his brain?
Abby Normal.
Abby Normal.
What do you mean, Abby Normal? Abby Normal.
Madison Rayne.
Why is she wearing a crown? It's weird. Ah, strange. Pico's like, they need to stop normalizing eating people in movies. It's kind of gross, right? I mean, come on. I mean, I know there's places that still do it. There's whole tribes in Africa that still do it, but still, come on. And South America.
I don't know about
Tribes.
South America. I've never heard that, but there probably are.
Oh, yeah, there's cannibals in South America. Anyways, Pico says he need to stop that at Bordeaux. What about Bordeaux?
That's his name.
Oh, Parker Bordeaux.
Here's that bitch.
It's Jade Cargill. Let's see. Rory says tomorrow is the WrestleMania launch party at 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow on YouTube. You gonna watch?
I probably will watch some of it.
No, I will not be watching.
I won't be watching it on here though.
No.
Is that tomorrow already? Thursday? Damn.
Tomorrow is Thursday. Pico says it's Cajun Frankenstein. Phil's like, what time is it? Ladies' time. It's championship time.
It's that bitch.
Robbie's like, Cole, are you hungry for humans like a human cannibal? Ew.
Who's going to be the first person to beat Jade?
I don't know. It can't be this lady, though.
There's only a couple women on the whole roster that I would give the opportunity to.
Right? And then what, though?
Well,
and
then
then
put
what is
her.
she going to do?
Just push her. You'd have her cheat to lose, and then she would win the world championship. You'd just transfer the titles.
Right. Pico's like, well, I could eat a horse. Maybe. If I didn't know it was, I probably could.
Like, Britt Baker beats her cheating.
Okay.
And then Britt goes and wins the title, and then she gets payback. Or something along those lines.
So she wins the TBS title? Too?
Yeah, but you would just drop it or something.
Rory says Paige will come to AEW and beat Jade. Paige has a broken neck.
She got to be careful. Even that right there could put her in a wheelchair the rest of her life. Just a push.
Yeah, she's got a different type of broken neck, guys.
Remember, Sasha kicked her in the back, and that's all it took. I mean, the neck was already damaged, but so any little movement that's fast is going to do some serious damage.
People's like, good shout, Rory. Robbie says, I feel this woman in the sparkles will get her face smashed in.
Oh, yeah? No.
What sparkles are you talking about?
Well, there's only one with sparkles.
They...
Unless her robe had sparkles when she came out. I didn't look at it.
Are you talking about the blonde? Are you talking about Madison? Rayne? Robbie, is that who you're talking about?
Madison misses.
Travis, has it been past time for Jade to be AEW Women's Champion instead of Rosa? Not yet.
Yes. I mean, anybody besides Rosa. They could do another title reign before that one.
Yeah, that's true. But I just feel like Jade's not ready yet.
Well, that's what I said. You'd do another title reign first of somebody else. So another 6, 7, 8 months.
Yeah.
But you got to get it off Thunder. I don't care. Put it on Tony Storm. Whoever.
Yeah.
At this point. And I do not like that, the idea of putting it on Tony Storm, but anything's better than where it's at.
Please put it back on Riho. Can we put it back on Riho?
Okay, almost anybody's better.
I just want to see her with that big old belt on.
Oh, it's Bear!
Because she's so tiny. Little itty bitty girl.
Uh-oh, she broke her necklace.
Oh, no. Her necklace is broken. She's like, I broke my stuff. It's not right.
Hey, they're bringing this back. This was always pretty fun to watch back in the day.
Battle bots?
Did you ever watch it? No. These guys sit there in their garages and they make these death machines. And then they have remote controls and they put them in there, fight each other's. They're basically like saws and smashers. And it's actually pretty cool.
All that hard work. Just kidding. Robbie's like, Jade, the female Bobby Lashley. And Robbie's like, yeah, Madison. Rory says Madison Rayne works with them backstage also.
Oh, that's neat.
Pickle says, I always thought Madison was a knockoff Mickie James. Robbie says, how did you miss her sparkling jacket? I wasn't even watching. That's why. Chat, don't watch. Film says, it's armpit time, baby. I love my Jade Cargill. And Walter says, okay, bye, guys. See
Jade
you Friday.
just tossed
Good
her
AEW.
like it was nothing.
Bye, Walter. Thanks for hanging with us. We'll see you on Friday. Robbie says, yeah, B-Tech Mickie James. A film says, oh, this is going to be a good match. It's armpit time. I was like, it's a fake necklace anyways. Costume jewelry. LOL, like D wearing. I'm not wearing a necklace. You're so weird. very strange.
Because you
way.
are vital.
People's like, oh man, less than 30 days and all the football is back.
It is. It's going to be back. I'm going to try to watch some of it this year. Dee's joining a fantasy football league.
Yes, I need to get that.
You need to hurry and get it done.
I know, I need to.
I'm not going to have any time.
Oh my god, tomorrow. Got it. Rory says, Letha, do you still do trivia? You know, I haven't because our Fridays, like, all of a sudden, like, I spend most of my time trying to catch up on chat on Fridays.
Right, and they're really, it's good wrestling lately.
Yeah, it's been exciting.
And now we got a contender for the World Championship over on SmackDown with Karrion and the Smoke Show.
Sophie says, I wonder how many other former WWE wrestlers will show back up on WWE TV under Paul era following Dexter Lumis, Dakota Kai, and Karrion Kross and his
I
wife.
think we're going to see Little Gargano. I can almost bank on it.
I want to know, the question I have is, how far is he going to push it before his wife says no?
I don't know if she will.
Well, all they have to do is have the people on the board say, you know what, this isn't working.
Well, right now it is
Get rid
working,
of all the
though, because
people
they have
that-
their old fans still and the new fans coming back. So it's working right now.
Yeah,
It's
till
just hopefully he doesn't alienate his old fans.
He's going to. He's starting to a little bit already. And once you start doing that, you're going to lose people. And then they'll be like, I don't understand.
Look at the vertical
And then they'll cry about
suplex.
it.
Whoa! Drops back with her.
It's like, let's fall down.
Oh, I thought she was going to kip up. 1, 2, and... That's the slowest count maybe ever.
I don't think the ref knew what he was supposed to do right there. Anyways, Luke is in the chat. Hey, Luke.
There's Luke.
How's it going, man? Says, hey, Trav and Dalitha, sorry for lateness. Too much wrestling, not enough patience and tolerance, and Jade. I don't blame her. It gets old. Films like Don't Disrespect My Angel, Jade Cargill. Sophie says, doesn't AEW usually announce matches for their pay-per-views like a couple months before it? No.
What is Rayne doing?
Did you hear that?
Smacking some titties.
I
What?
guess, what's her face? Chris Statlander is out with another injury.
I'm pissed.
So now Tony Storm's taking her place.
Tony?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, good. It's about time. The
Is it?
dominant champion. Come on, Taz! Dominant champion.
How is it that it's good that Tony Storm's taking her place as the top contender?
It's Statlander? To go up against Thunder?
Yeah, like taking Statlander's place.
Right, that's fine.
It's weird.
I mean, if Statlander really can't wrestle, there's nothing you can do about it.
Get it?
What are you going to do, Ruby Riott? She's got a broken arm.
Does she, though? Piccolo's like, Walter, you owe me one. Lukewarm Austin is booted. Vindicator says, Luke, what does your Jade think of AEW Jade? Is she as buff?
Up next, John Moxley, Chris Jericho.
Robbie says, DLOL had to check if she was wearing a necklace. I don't wear jewelry, dude. Piccolo's like, I can provide subpar trivia. I know you can, so why don't you? Luke says, got my keeper league drafted, kept Mahomes and Kelsey, picked up Aaron Donald and other puces, but he meant pieces.
Right. Yeah, we used to have all that keeper leagues and
Oh,
stuff.
no!
And it's
she
been
almost
like
got
5
her.
years. Uh-oh. 1, 2. Oh, Jade got out of it. Yeah, we used to do that, and then about 5 years ago, I just stopped all those leagues.
It was a lot of work. Well, that, and then not only do you have a lot of work, but then you have, like, all the people who want to break the rules. They have to make more rules to keep up with the people who like to break the rules. Piccolo says Trips has TK money all of a sudden. Robbie says Piccolo should do the trivia and nominate him. Vindicator says Madison would fit in perfectly on SmackDown as a jobber with Aaliyah.
And the world champ.
And Jade kept her title
Jade wins!
as she pulls out her wedgie.
She was.
She's like, my face hurts. Mine!
36-0.
Yeah, that one.
Look behind her.
Ugh.
Athena hits her. What was a boo? I thought it was music starting. Whoa, Kiera Hogan with the save.
I'd boo her too. Boo. Nobody likes you, Ember Moon. Go back to where you came from. The gutter.
That's not yours.
Loser face. Loser face.
Get it. Let's make that match for Friday.
Vindicator says Madison.
I won't watch it.
Right? Madison would fit in perfectly on SmackDown as a job worthily. At least that's how they would use her, unfortunately. And someone says out of over 100 talent that got released in the WWE under the Vince regime, most of them could get the call to come back.
Yes, they're going to bring 100 people into wrestling.
Yeah, that'd be great. Maybe we could just not see any of it then.
Well, they wouldn't do that.
You know that most, at least 95% of those people are garbage and not worth bringing back. Martha of Chicago's got math problems. Ew, gross. Math.
Thunderstorm's going to break up.
These people.
Why don't you just do it at the next pay-per-view?
Why don't you just give it to her? Just hand it to her. But here you go. Here it is. Take it.
Friday, Brian Danielson is going to talk.
He's going to return on Rampage and speak. It's gross. Yeah, that guy doesn't know how to make his face look not weird.
Hey, look, it's Eric Rowan.
Eric Redbeard and Danhausen is
Eric Redbeard.
Beerhausen.
Sonny Kiss going to be on there Friday against Parker Bardo.
This guy's a weirdo. Parker guy.
Swerve. Weird. So they put the World Tag Team. They're like, hey, you guys are going to be champions. We're putting you on Black or whatever it's called, Rampage. Only 400,000 people watch that.
They're like, oh, hey, look at all these things we're putting on Rampage for an hour. Are you guys fucking kidding me? They just showed
Ari Daivari.
Another one? Oh my God, seriously. They literally are putting 8 things on Rampage.
In 1 hour.
In an hour for an hour. God, fucking morons. What a bunch of dumb shit.
House of the Dragon.
Dumb. Anyways, looks like I don't think I'll repeat what Jade thinks about Jade. Must be lots of good things. Films like Madison Rayne acknowledge Jade Carl. Let's go. Jade and Sophie says, when do you see MJF come back to AEW TV?
No idea.
Maybe never. Who knows?
I mean, I would assume he's either doing something, either had surgery, or what they did is real.
Yeah. People says, don't overhype SummerSlam in a couple weeks of Raw SmackDown, Sophie.
Fuck. You gotta be shitting me.
Oh, good. It's going to be another one of those Garcia matches with Daniel.
2 out of 3 falls.
Oh, goody gumdrops. It's going to be an hour
An hour-long match with fucking Daniel Bryan. Oh, my God.
I was like, Jade wins. Let's not get too excited, D. Well, she deserves a win. Looks like I did get Tyreek Hill for cheap, and some idiot released the Colts freak running back Jobathan Taylor. Jobathan? Who names their kids these things? So I gave up one of my mini draft picks for him. I'm set to dominate my league. Nice. Probably like I didn't mind Ember Moon. I bet you didn't. Pickle's like, they gotta make this happen eventually, right? So it was like the Battle of the Belts from this past weekend. Got the lowest ratings out of all of them.
Yeah, even worse than Rampage.
It was on a Saturday in prime time when people are out doing things that don't consist of staying at home watching TV. Phil's like, oh snap, here comes Thunder Rosa. Pickle's like, kiss already. Phil's like, man, it gets better and better. Boo, Sunny Kiss, boo. Pickle's like the red beard. Sophie's most attractive. Robbie's like, Travis, you should check out my boy Savage Talks Wrestling whenever it goes live. You and him would have a lot in common. You both know your wrestling.
I've heard of him. I get the notifications, so I'm subscribed to him, but I've never watched it.
Indicator says, Radha, are you spelling people name wrong on purpose, or is Jade a new wrestler? Jade. And Robbie's like, D, they putting your boy Brian Dennis on Rampage. How exciting for you? Yeah, it's very exciting, because I don't watch it. Sophie's like, they are trying to make Rampage important. I guess that's why they are doing a lot of matches for a 1 hour show.
8 matches or 10 programs or whatever. It's like, what?
Luke's like, Jonathan. Oh, I like Jobbathan way better now. It's Jobbathan from now on. Jaco Robertson in the chat. Hey, Jaco says hi. Hey. The indicator says, Travis, you can shut down the chat and then restart it after Daniel McBride Danielson match. Sophie says, Redbeard, is that what, the 3rd or 4th time he appeared on AEW TV?
I was hoping that he would go back with Bray and Braun, sign all 3 of them at the same time and bring back the Wyatt family.
Right?
Take on the bloodline.
Pickle's like pie eating contest between JAS and Blackpool Combat Club.
You would do it if you did it right. You would have Roman and the bloodline win again, right? They win, and now there's no one left. And then Roman comes out and starts talking shit, and then the lights go off, and then you start hearing the music, and then the lantern comes out, and the fireflies, the place would just blow up. Then when they got out there with those 3, and then Bray would beat Roman for the title later.
Right.
Because he still never beat Bray. And he's beat all the former Universal Champions except for Bray, because he pinned Braun. He didn't pin Bray. Although it was a triple threat match.
Exactly. Wardlow, Tug of War versus Santam Siege. Donhausen make balloon animals and a dunking tank contest all on Rampage Friday. Exactly, Pickle. That's exactly what it sounds like.
Is Jericho coming out to different music? Is this his old Lionheart music?
Yes.
So, I used to hate Jericho.
Right?
This is the Jericho I hated.
Oh, okay.
When he had this long blonde hair, and he came out of WCW, I could not stand him. And I had friends that loved him. And I'm like, how could you even like this guy? But later on, I ended up liking him. But it took me years.
You're like, now I understand.
Not now. He could have at least playing his good music. Retro's cool for a minute, but the crowd can't sing to this. Heart.
Well, he's not a wizard tonight. Not a wizard. He's not a wizard.
Should be a wizard.
He's not a wizard tonight, though.
Because I'm a wizard.
I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard! Luke says, from what you can tell, Tony Khan is already trying to make moves due to what Paul is doing on WWE. Even though I'm not a fan of all of Paul's matches, the fact he's invested in changing is exciting. Depends on where the change goes.
Yeah, if it's just a bunch of cruiserweights being world champions, I don't care to watch it.
Yeah, if you start ostracizing your main core of your wrestling fans, you're going to be in trouble, no matter what. Like, there's not enough. There's only how many people watch AEW? 700,000 a week, maybe?
8, 9.
And if that's all you're going to get in your watches after having 2.2 to 4 million, whatever, however many they get, 1 to 3 million people watching Raw and watching SmackDown, depending, then yeah, you're doing something very wrong if that's the case. So time will tell, as always, right? But if he does start to ostracize some of the people that were hugely popular even under Vince, and he decides to put his people in place of those people, it's not going to turn out very well.
Right.
For him. He's gonna.
I wouldn't be surprised in the next 2 or 3 years if we don't see a complete regime and change.
Oh yeah.
Seth Rollins gone, Roman Reigns gone.
Mm-hmm.
You would see The Miz gone.
Yep.
Anybody that's basically 6'2", 6'3" and over.
Yeah. Anybody
Although
taller.
He does like a few of the taller guys.
Anybody taller or the same size as Triple H will be gone. They will all be smaller than him. Shorter and smaller. Because he likes 12-year-olds out there. It's
what
gross.
what irritates me is how the Ciampa match lasted so long. That match should have been half that time. Mm-hmm. And it was like they were trying to say that Ciampa's good or great even. Mm-hmm. I mean, Bobby still won, thank goodness. I was really worried about that, but I just don't feel like that's the way to do it. Is bring up an NXT guy and push one of your best wrestlers to the limit.
Right. Robbie says AEW turned the heat up now with Thunder Rosa. Oh yeah, totally. Pickle's like, is that what makes it exciting? Yeah, Piccolo, that's it. Get your heart rate up so you hate it more. Jacob's like, Batista must challenge John Cena. Oh yeah? And Sophie says, how are they going to fit all 8 things in 1 hour? Who fucking knows, Sophie? That's their problem, not mine.
And there's like 4 matches.
No, there's more than that. There was like 6. There was like 6 matches and like 2 talking things. That's why I said there's like 8 things that they're doing. It's ridiculous. Rob is like, none of Brian and Bree's kids look like Bree.
Poor things.
Thought her daughter kind of looked like her, but okay. Sophie says Karrion Kross is billed as the number 2 heel on SmackDown behind Roman.
Right.
Jacob says Batista returned to Raw Challenge. John Cena WrestleMania 39 one more time. People says you have to spit it out with intensity like Excalibur. And Crazy says Roman actually won his belt from Bray. No, he didn't.
No, he won it from the triple threat match. He didn't pin Bray. He actually pinned Braun Strowman.
Yeah. So he won it from that particular match that happened, but Bray never really lost. It was basically the title was up in the air and whoever got pinned lost and whoever pinned that person won. So the third guy was never a winner or a loser. Pickle's like, who knows? Sophie's like, are they setting up Rampage to be live at some point?
They do live shows when there's pay-per-views sometimes, and maybe they're going to do it this Friday and go over or something. I don't know what they're planning on doing.
Right? Pickle's like, he's the man of 1,004 holds. Yeah, the boring.
Who was it?
Probably, what's his face? Brandon Danielson or whatever. Whoever has 1,004 holds.
I don't know. Dane Malenko?
Yeah. That guy.
1001.
1004. Riley's like, D, what you saying, Mox for the win? I ain't saying nobody.
Yeah, Moxley's going to win this. They're not going to take it off of him. It would make no sense.
They're not going to take the interim off of him. Come on, guys. Vindicator's like, how come old man Jericho gets a 30-minute main event? What does he have on Tony Khan?
Who knows?
Rob is like, D, speaking from experience, trust me. Sophie says Kevin Dunn is still going to be part of the WWE until they find someone to replace him, which could take a while.
I don't even know what Kevin Dunn does. I just hear his name every once in a while. I do know that he didn't like Becky Lynch and didn't think people would find her attractive. And that's why it took her so long to get a push, because he was Vince's right-hand guy. Oh, but I don't know what he does.
So he was biased against her? He's like, I'm not attracted to her. So
he doesn't like he doesn't like anybody with an accent. And so all the accent people were always pushed to the side.
What the fuck, really?
He just thought that American audience wouldn't like the accent.
Whatever.
Dig it.
Americans love accents. Just like people from over in other countries love some American accents.
Maybe a southern one. I don't know.
Yes. Yep, they do.
Definitely don't like our quick talking.
No,
just confuse them.
They hate the way we talk. They hate the way us Westerners talk.
Because we talk too fast.
Because we talk fast. And it doesn't have any kind of pretty accent to it. Anyways, Vindicator says
you not a knock.
Are you alright?
Did they like that? Are they attracted to that one?
No. No, the southern one was like one of the main ones.
Well, the southern one is sexy for anybody if they look good.
Pico's like, he's one of my heroes. He made one-liners and sarcasm a thing in the late 90s.
Jericho. That's funny. But do you think that men are attracted to women that talk slow because they're seem dumb or something? I was just thinking of that. Why that? That's what.
I know.
Well, it's like, why don't they like people that talk fast? Well, maybe it's intimidating. And so they like accents, talk a little slower and then draw it out a little bit. Because then they're not, oh, bless our heart. Because they're not as fast.
Yeah.
So they're more attractive as a woman. Holy crap. Sociology here.
Yes, that's what makes us very unattractive.
If you want to be attracted to a man, slow it down.
If you want a man to be attracted to you as a woman, slow down the way you talk.
Oh, he's pulling on the ear.
Oh, he's grabbing his
Rip it out.
earring.
He ripped it out.
Oh, they literally shouldn't have shown that.
As he opened it.
It's just a post earring. It's nothing.
I ripped it out.
I totally ripped it
out.
out.
Oh, John Moxley! It's gonna drive him to drinking.
He better do something to make it bleed, because that's the fakest thing ever. He's like, let me cover my ear real quick.
Jericho picking it up again.
He's
ripped it out of his head.
He's literally wearing an earring. That'd be like if I yanked yours out.
Don't touch him. Leopold does it all the time.
I know, and they just come right out. That's exactly what happened. Silly.
He bit mine this morning, as a matter of fact.
Did he bite it hard? I thought he'd gotten a little better at it. He tried to do it to me the other morning, over the weekend. He wasn't as mean about it as he normally has been. People's like, why don't you apply, Sophie? You make my heart sing, wild thing. Robbie says Sophie would be great. She would get the ratings up. Remy is in the chat. Hey, Remy says AEW needs to start tag team women's division title. Yeah.
You think? You think they have enough dames? That's what worries me, is they just don't have enough.
Well, they don't have enough time to put women on TV for it to be a thing. Robbie's like, Omega needs to bring the broomstick girls back. Vindicator says, does Stone Cold get commission when people use a solo finger salute? Robbie says,
royalties.
I would look like an ant compared to Baron Corbin. His dick would be like swinging in your face, Robbie. His balls will smack you in the face. AEW Tag Team Women's Division title for Thunderstorm, and DOD needs to take Women's Division Championship title. Yeah. Sophie says the problem with Rampage is that it's on after SmackDown ends and people go out or go to bed depending on where they live. Pickle says Eminem and Tupac deserve some credit, Vin. Vindicator's like, Travis, you could never sit through a Daniel McDanielson versus Shayna Baszler match, could you?
No. That's like my worst nightmare all the way around. First of all, I don't like the mixed gender matches.
Right.
And then it's those two.
Sophie says, do you think AEW is going to have their own version of the women tag team championships?
Possibly. I mean, they're trying for the equality stuff. The triple tag team belts are coming out, the trios belts. So they're pushing more belts. Soon, if they have enough belts, they could have a match on Rampage, or whatever this is called. Dynamite, there's the word. Where every single person has a belt.
Right? Like everybody.
They could have the tag team belts from Ring of Honor and the World Championship from Ring of Honor. Then
participation
the
trophies
AEW tag team champions, and then the women's tag team champions, and then the women's champion, and then the man's champion, and then the television champion, and then the FTR champion.
That's a lot of champions.
Am I missing one?
Impact stuff. They did take some of those. Yeah. Oh, they have those AAA ones too.
Yeah, I don't think those ones count either, but
no.
Yeah, they could.
Robbie says, American accents, I can take it or leave it, LOL. I think it would depend, Robbie.
Is it if they talk too fast or not as attractive? I think that's the science we came up with tonight.
Great. That's my problem. Pickle's like, oh, Travis, you disappoint me. It's one of his best bits when Jericho was in a feud with Malenko. So you're the man of 1,000 holds. I'm the man with 1,004 holds. Armbar.
I just don't remember that. Armbar.
Pickle's like, Tennessee women are top-notch because of their southern charm. Right?
Georgia, Tennessee. Yeah, there's a lot of
Robbie's like, now you mentioned it, Dee does talk fast.
Very quick.
I apologize. I'll talk really slow. Drive you guys crazy. Sophie says, what a disappointment. Battle of the Belts is the way they were first hyping. It was going to be free pay-per-view on TV, but it is like Saturday Night Rampage from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's not the greatest, but I mean, it was 3 good matches.
Yeah.
But they don't have any titles change hands, and I think that would make it worth watching, is if they had a title change. Then people would be like, oh, we got to watch that in the future because there's a damn new where did that new champion come from? And then they have to go back and watch it, and then the Battle of the Belts would actually mean title change is possible.
Right? No, it wouldn't. Pickle's like, just think about Dolly Parton. Yeah, I like the way Dolly Parton talks. Vindicator message retracted. Pickle says, that's kind of lame. Film's like, yeah, we wrecked his ear out, not literally, but let's go Mox. And Vindicator's like, message retracted.
The ankle lock.
And Sophie's like, Raw got 2 million viewers this week for the 2nd week in a row. Impact does mixed gender matches a lot.
I know. That's why it's hard for me. I can't watch it. It's just weird.
Very weird.
I guess WWE did it in the day with China, but I didn't watch it that time. And I keep seeing these like highlights of it. It's just a train wreck.
Oh, so did Moxley decide to make sure that he ripped his ear so that he had blood so nobody could tell that his ear really wasn't ripped out?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, he's got blood all over his face.
Yeah, because he's bloody because he's wrestling the Great One.
On the side of his face, the earring got ripped out of his
Frankensteiner off the top!
So weird.
There it is!
Pickle's like, oh, I didn't see that Ravi quote. I just about spit out my drink.
Aubrey is the referee, in case you guys were wondering at home.
Ravi's like, oh, thinking about ew, gross. Ravi, a filthy mind, thought the Gab was PG. Oh my God, Ravi, you're the one that said that he'd be an ant compared to Corbin. And somebody did say he was like 6'9". I think it was Vindicator's message.
Yeah, he was an offensive lineman in the NFL.
Like 6'9", and yeah, so Ravi, yeah, and if Ayla was in here, she'd back me up that, yes, Corbin's balls would be smacking you in the face. We all know it.
Look at this. Figure 4.
Oh, no. He's on the thing.
Aubrey's like, you need to break it. 2, 3. He broke it.
Wow, why didn't he hold it for like one more time? He should have held it for at least 4.5.
Yeah, push it.
At least. As Vindicator says, I'm attracted to the same women Travis is attracted to. Women who talk trash to enlighten the ignorant and are unapologetic about it.
Yeah.
Travis is attracted to women with boobs.
I like butts.
Robin's like, hello, people thinks I'm funny. Looks aren't
Look at the crossface. John Moxley got him in trouble.
Oh no, what's he gonna do? There's too much time left. He can't tap
He's
yet.
Just arching that back the wrong way.
Maybe he needed an adjustment. Sophie's like, right now, Ring of Honor is on AEW TV. Wait till they finally get their own TV deal, and you guys might not see all the Ring of Honor championships on AEW TV when that happens.
Possibly not.
Pickle's like, pie eating contest title. Hobbs, Balloon Animals title.
Yeah.
Danhausen. Nice. Vindicator's like, Moxley bleeding is no longer exciting. No, it's just dumb. It's like predictable. And when things start getting predictable, it's boring. Sophie says they do tape those Battle of the Belts specials like a day before it airs on TV.
Yeah, it was definitely pre-recorded.
And Robbie's like, Moxley loves blood. Sophie says Impact does have women hold the World and X Division championships. And Film's like, let's go, Mox!
Jericho, they're going to go to commercial right now. What do you want to bet he gets out of it?
Picture in picture, my friends. What's going to happen? Anyways, Robbie's like, oh, D, how does your mind work? How does your fucking mind work? Fires off of neurons, you retard. Didn't you go to school? Pickle's like, ironically, Jericho had a shoot on YouTube speaking about how China worked stiff. And Vinnie Mac said, hit her like she's a wrestler, not a girl.
That's just terrible.
Bryce says, let's go Jericho. Sophie says, every time AEW has a theme show, someone always returns or debuts for the company. Sometimes.
They have a lot of theme shows.
Robbie's like, do you even you think I'm funny, LL? So you know. Do I, though? Do I think you're funny? Or
oh my
you
God.
Just presume?
Sorry, did you see that guy's drip? No. Wait, when it comes on here. Right. Watch this new drip. Look at it.
Oh my God.
He got his new drip.
Oh my God, what is that? Jericho, or not Jericho, but Moxley is still in his hold and of the walls of Jericho. Jericho's going to be tired here pretty soon. And what's his face was flipping everybody off. Oh, please pull him over there. Maybe you could get count.
Punches to the face.
Why wasn't she counting when he first went over? That's a pin. His shoulders are down. What the fuck?
Aubrey's handicap. Remember?
Why isn't she counting with his... Does that not count?
Nothing counts.
Pretty sure when their shoulders are down, you start counting.
He's got him in the walls of Jericho.
That's dumb. What the motherfuck? What a stupid show. People says, I need a good chiropractic adjustment. Go see Chris Jericho, people. He'll put you in the walls of Jericho and give you one. Somebody's like, is this all-out card going to be predictable?
No. There's going to be some matches that we're going to be like, oh, that was different. But a lot of wrestling is predictable.
Yes.
I mean, it's got to be a little bit predictable unless they do a lot of surprises. AEW is going to pack it, though. I bet you there's 4 matches an hour, and it's 4 hours, so
yeah,
16, 17 matches maybe.
Oh, Jesus. So terrible. Anyways,
I thought Moxley had passed out.
Oh. No, he's just weird. Sophie says, read that. Crazy says, don't treat me like a woman, don't treat me like a man. Sophie says Disney Plus is going to raise their prices and also going to have a tier with ads. And Hulu is also going to be raised. Yeah, they're dumb.
I was telling her that earlier.
Robbie's like, how long has Chris got left? 10 minutes.
10 minutes? He probably means years at the top. And I would say 2 or 3. If they decide to take it that far.
People says the entire P&P is just the walls of Jericho shaking my head.
I want to see Scott Steiner go into the Hall of Fame.
No! I won!
With Miss Elizabeth. Not together, but...
Right. Robbie
and then Angelo Poffo. Randy Savage wanted his dad to be in there. With Leaping Lenny, wanted him to go in as a family. Just do it.
Right?
That way, Randy's in there twice. And because he deserves to be in there twice anyways.
Yes.
You could put him in there with Hogan again and do the Mega Powers. I don't know if that deserves Hall of Fame worthy, but probably as much as X-Pac deserves to be in with D-Generation X and the NWO.
Huh. Robbie says the ref is hella botchy. Do you need to teach her how to count? No. Aubrey knows what she's doing most of the time, but I just can't believe she didn't do a count. Even if it was a 1 count there. His shoulders were down.
There he is.
For
double axe handle off the top. Double sledge.
What is that?
Why is he changing the damn words?
Double
axe handle.
It can't be a axe handle. It has to be a sledgehammer. That's dumb. Somebody's got more info for you on HBO Max now. Announced today that movies won't go straight to them after 45 days. You have to wait a little longer to see it on there.
Yeah, I know Paramount's doing that right now with that Maverick Top Gun. That's obviously on Paramount, but... Code Breaker!
Well, I think some of the littler places, like theaters, are still playing it.
Yeah, oh yeah. They're making bank still. It's like the #1 movie over the last blah, blah, blah time. I don't know what it's better than, but...
I feel like the reason being is because they said, oh, we're going to release it, and then they hyped it up so much, and then people are like, well, let's go see what it's about. Then they went and wasted their money. How many of those people really enjoyed it?
I heard it's fantastic by everybody. Even my daughter said it was great.
Yeah, what does she know? I've seen some
She's
of the things she likes to watch.
I'm saying if kids are interested in it, it's pretty good.
That just means it's more woke. So if it's like, when will AEW have their own Hall of Fame? Not for years.
Well, they got to have people that are eligible. Like, who are you putting in the Hall of Fame? Everybody's still active.
They got to be around for a longer time than just 3 years. Crazy says Sid Vicious needs to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Sophie says we know Triple H will be going into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Sammy Guevara overthrew the bat.
Oh, no. He's like, oh, poop.
Oh, shit! The referee didn't see it, though. How did she not see it go over this way and then over that way?
She didn't see any of it, huh?
His eyes are open. You know who's kicking out.
Yeah, he's like, let me look at her.
Anytime the eyes are opened.
Rob is like, Dee wants to be in the Hall of Fame just so she can have one of them rings. Ew, God no. Pickle's like, X-Pac was probably the original vanilla midget. Acknowledge him. And I still haven't seen it. I haven't seen the new Top Gun either. Robbie says Thunder Rosa in the AEW Hall of Fame. LOL. And Pickle says, I could go outside and look up in the sky. Wow, planes. Right? And it's got fucking Tom Cruise. Ugh. Oh, talk about an overrated actor.
Okay, stop. Why, if you go by that logic, then everybody that's ever acted is overrated.
I think Tom Cruise is an overrated actor.
What, top 3?
My top...
Denzel, Tom Cruise, who else?
Tom Cruise is a terrible actor.
Okay.
He's overrated. I've never liked him.
He's box office. Every time he does a movie, it's record breaking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's because he pays off his whatever Scientology people. So if he's like, Dexter Lumis back in the WWE, didn't see that coming, and it will be interesting to see the storyline reason on how he came back. Whatever it is, it has to do with their security.
So Jericho can't do it. He can't beat him. He's tried everything. Now he's got the title.
Much intensity.
Whoa, Jericho misses with the belt. Oh, got him in a sleeper. Haven't seen a sleeper hold in years. Oh, he let it go. Now he got him in a chin lock.
Oh, look, he made him bleed. We got more blood. It's only been like 3 minutes since last time I looked, and it's still weirdly going on of weirdness.
What's a great match? You're probably not watching it enough. There he goes.
Ew,
that is it. He's got it locked in.
Ew, it's gross.
The walls of Jericho.
It's not a very good lock in there.
Oh, Jericho's busted open. He's dripping.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of grossness happening.
Oh, Moxley reversed it. Spins him through. Comes around the back side. Oh, there's the elbows.
I was like, you said Tom Cruise was good in Cocktail. No, I didn't.
I actually don't mind that movie. It's one I would never just watch because it's slower, but it's good if you're watching it and it's on. You know what those type of movies are?
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
Jericho get a tap. Look at this chin lock.
There's too much time left. You can't tap yet.
Well, there's a surprise still to happen.
No, they can't have surprises. Pickle is like, Tom Cruise is a popcorn
star. There it is. He tapped. Actually. Jericho tapped.
Oh, no. Moxley kept his internship thing. Wow. Pickle's like, Tom Cruise is a popcorn actor. I doubt he won an Academy Award. At least Denzel did. You know, I have no idea what kind of awards Tom Cruise may or may not have won. Vindicator says, well, Travis and Delete, you two take care. Same for everyone in the chat. Friday Night SmackDown is where the excitement happens. Be here or be square. Night, guys.
It will be exciting this week. I bet you anything.
Night, Vindicator.
Bye-bye,
we'll see
boss.
you on Friday. Pickle says, take care, Vin. He says, big up, Vin. See you soon. I was like, I didn't realize Dee was a Tom Cruise fan. I'm not. You want to know why, Robbie? Because he's short.
There's Guevara.
Like you.
And Hager.
That's why I'm not a fan.
There's a beat down.
Beat him with your shoes.
We know Daniel Bryan's here, so he could easily come
save
out.
him. His Blackpool people need to come help him. Where's Wheeler Yuta? You need that guy. Oh, look, there's
Claudio
Cesaro.
And Wheeler.
Claudio. And
Eddie. I didn't see Eddie.
Oh, Eddie came. Eddie's there.
There he is,
yellow
the yellow
shirt. Him and Santana or Ortiz.
Now he's got a bloody shirt.
Now his yellow shirt's all bloody.
Now we got some jazz.
That guy doesn't know how to run in his weird shoes and outfit. Oh, he slipped and fell.
There's a lot of blood.
He's like, oh no, my shoes are very slick. I slipped and fell. Oh no.
Wheeler Yuta, dear Lord. Why is this happening on my television?
It's amazing. Where's the surprise? Film's like, I'll see you guys later. Love you. Bye. Peace out. Bye, Film. Have a good night, buddy. We'll see you on Friday. Luna's out too. See you Friday, everyone. Bye now. Bye, Luna. Robbie's like, I agree, Thomas Short, but does have short man syndrome.
CM Punk. It's CM Drunk.
Oh, look. He's back. I guess he's back from his ankle surgery. Oh, he's like, I forgot where I put my belt, though. It's fine.
He didn't bring his belt.
He's like, I forgot to bring my belt.
Sammy Guevara dives over the top, misses him.
Jesus. God bless you. Is like, Punk is here. Yes. So he's like, I could see a lot of Triple H fave people from his time booking NXT come back. And Jericho says Batista must return. Raw challenge John Cena.
There it is, guys. You're going to see a little face-to-face.
And Robbie's like, D excited for Drunk. Yeah, but he forgot where he put his belt, so who knows what happened to that. Maybe somebody stole it.
Maybe he sold it for meth.
Maybe. I bet he did.
They're going to do a face-to-face.
That's a bigger story for sure, JR, than some guys running and hightailing it and running. You had to think about it for a second. God bless you. Is like, all right, I'm gone. All right, God bless you. Hey, somebody decided to bring the ring bell into the ring. How nice.
Yeah, that's what you do when you're beating people down and you grab a bell.
Claudio's like, I guess I need to leave too.
There's the bell got thrown in there.
He's like, oh, gee, let me get in your face.
The ear is bleeding.
He tried to make his ear bleed. So he did something to his ear to make it bleed. He's like, I don't really want you to, rip my earring out, so I'm going to wear this kind, and then I'm going to pretend and then go cut myself in the corner. Sophie says, Moxley versus Punk, that could be a good match. Pickle says, where the fuck everybody go? They jumped out the ring when Punk walked up. Sure, they got out and they got beat up for their trouble and ran off. So, he's like, look, my ankle's completely fine, everybody. I can jump on it. What a weirdo.
Well, he's ready. So we are going to see that match at their next pay-per-view. So
probably.
It'll be the main event for All Out.
And then will we have who will not be the interim? So he's like, I'm surprised Moxley's group isn't part of the Trios Championship Tournament. Sergeant Judy says, ooh, Mox flipped Punk off. Robbie's like drunk doing his best Liam Neeson impression from Taken. D not excited for AEW. And Sergeant Judy says, over and out, everyone. Luke's like, night all. All right, everybody.
CM Punk's back. They're trying everything they have.
Surprise was a dude that we all have seen. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight for some AEW Dynamite. We'll definitely see you guys again on Friday for SmackDown.
Down of Smack. All right, everybody. We appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Friday. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab. Bye-bye.